There's been a royal decree in Saudi Arabia that seems like it's good news for women, but is it? In Saudi Arabia, a royal decree said that women over the age of 21 can apply for a passport and travel without the permission of a male guardian. The Saudi guardianship system says that all women need a guardian or a male authority figure to make crucial decisions for them. So that could be a father, it could be a husband, a male relative, and in some cases, even your son. The passport and the travel was one of the announcements, but there were others as well. Women can register marriages and also register divorces, and that was also seen as like a step in dismantling this guardianship system. We've seen big changes in the guardianship system in Saudi Arabia in the past 12 months. We've seen women being able to attend football matches for the first time, and also they've been allowed to drive. There's been an excited response on Saudi social media. Lots of hashtags going viral on Twitter. Lots of memes popping up as well of, women running to the airport with dozens of bags. But there's also been a serious tone to the conversation. People pointing out to the rules that still exist. One being that women still need permission to marry. They need permission to live on their own. They also need permission to leave care facilities, so domestic abuse shelters. You still need a man to sign a paper to say that you are allowed to leave one of those facilities. The directive of what's been seen behind this is a 33-year-old crown prince. His name's Mohammed bin Salman, and he's been seen as this modernizing force. He's talked about women's economic empowerment. He has some goals pitched for 2030 where he wants to increase women in the workplace. However, people have been pointing out that a lot of the female activists that have been campaigning for the rights of women in Saudi Arabia are either detained or they've left the country, like Loujain al-Hathloul. She's being detained in a Saudi prison. She was seen as a lead campaigner for getting women the right to drive in the country, but human rights groups are really concerned about how she's being treated in prison right now. Saudi Arabia's been under the spotlight in the past 12 months when it comes to human rights abuses. There was the killing of Jamal Khashoggi, who was a journalist, and that happened in a Saudi consulate in Istanbul. That caused a global outcry. Lots of women's rights activists, about a dozen, have been arrested in the past 12 months or so. So that's put the spotlight again on Saudi Arabia about what it means for women's rights in the country. And the Global Gender Index of 2018 said that Saudi Arabia was one of the 10 worst countries in which to be a woman. So all of that combined together has created this atmosphere of Saudi really being made to answer questions when it comes to gender equality.